Hello, fellow Clashers, and welcome to another episode of War Recap with Wade from 2DVD. We are looking at a small war. We had 10 on 10 in this war. We were 1 star away from being perfect. As you can see, 3.1 total destruction percentage away from that 30th star. Didn't quite get there, but that's okay. You know, we got all the clan experience points that we could have gotten. So. And truth be told, this is not the best. This clan we faced didn't have the best bases, best layouts, and quite frankly, that's not our fault. We're not. I don't know how to describe it. We don't do arranged wars. We're not big enough, I guess, to do arranged wars. We've never been invited to do one. And so we've never faced a clan where we knew what we were getting into. We just go into these wars and do our best. So we whooped this clan pretty good, to be honest with you. They didn't have the best attacks. So we're just going to look at a few here, and there's not many. There's only 4 since there was only 10 attacks, but we had some good ones. First one we're going to look at is Tackhammer. Tackhammer takes a mishmash of troops. This is a dumb base layout for one thing. If you look down here, holes where giant bombs are. That's dumb, because you can set off 2 giant bombs. That attack is all but over at that point. See? And he draws out the skeleton troops. So, at this point, that attack is over. Drops in his kill squad here. Easy breaking into that open section. He has 8 Valkyries, which is going to tear all of that stuff up. And he's funneling into the base now. And what Tackhammer does is, since those expos are distracted up there, he goes ahead and drops his hogs down here on the left. And he doesn't have to worry about those expos targeting them. He actually heals... drops 2 heals on that kill squad. He has to spend 2 of them on there. So he's dropped his heals very, very early in this attack. But I actually think he's okay. He actually takes a P.E.K.K.A. too, which is interesting. Don't normally see P.E.K.K.A.s at this level anymore unless people are go wiping. But hogs are running across. Has plenty of troops doing cleanup and everything. I think he's still got some Valks and some Wizards. Still has 2 Golemites. Hogs, P.E.K.K.A. That's plenty of cleanup. Bomb goes off, but it doesn't take out... I don't think it took out the majority of everything. So that's good. Now it's just cleanup. I'm going to speed up a little bit, Tack. And that... Oh, he's one of these jokers that's got the builder huts in the corner. Wants to be a jerk. So, good job there, Tackhammer. That was a fresh 3. Next, we're going to look at a cleanup attack from me. My mirror was actually 4, but I was much happier with the attack on number 5 because I did a, I guess you'd call it a queen walk. I don't know. I know the higher level guys do much more interesting attacks, but I wanted my queen to kind of take out some of this upper right section because I wanted to funnel my Valks into the core. And as you can see, she's coming down. I also wanted to take out the clan castle too because I knew it was a dragon and a balloon, and so if you're doing ground attacks, you have to be sure that you get stuff like that taken out. So she's actually marching along fairly well. I drop a hog. I dropped 2. Set off a bomb there, so that was good. Here comes the clan castle. This makes me so mad. Someone called me. I was ready to drop a poison, and someone called me, and it messed up the attack. I was going to drop the poison as soon as they came out of the clan castle. Drop one and then drop the other one, but someone called me and distracted me, and I didn't get it dropped the way I wanted to. But that's okay, Queen gets taken out, and this is where this attack just went really well. And sometimes it's the luck of the draw in Clash of Clans. But I'm starting my funnel now. Wizard's taking out this storage here. I drop my Valkyries and my Barb King, and I drop a jump on that section. I want them to funnel down. At this point, I'm thinking, oh no, they're going to walk. But luckily, I had been sure to leave a little bit of that jump spell in that section that they had walked to. And look at this. They're just wrecking through this base. Just tearing everything up. And the Valkyrie, or the healers, are actually keeping that golem up. So now at this point, I know the bombs on the base are on the outside corners at the wizard towers. You can actually avoid the bombs with your hogs if you do it right. So I'm still wrecking. Now everything's targeting my Barb King, but he's getting healed up in that hill. And I go in with 10 Valkyries. I was left with 6. All 4 healers still up. Still have my Barb King at full health. Still have my Golem fully healed up. Just a ridiculous attack. Everything just went well. And if you'll watch, I swagged a heal. You always feel good when you swag something. It's a good day when you swag. So swagged a heal on that one. So I was very pleased with that attack. Next, we're going to look at number 6, and this is Tony the Terrible's, one of his minis, Pentagon. And I love this attack. It's a mass Valk, and it goes really well. It's really, really fascinating how quickly he gets his Valks into the core. He takes out a very, very large chunk of this base before he even really heals anything, which was really, really cool. Tony has started using minions a lot in his funneling. And so you'll watch this. See, he drops the minions. Done a good job. We're going to watch another one by him as well, his TX3 account, that does really well. So you can see there's a Lava Hound in the clan castle. That's not going to do anything to those Valkyries. He gets halfway through the base before he drops a heal. So now he drops another heal. He's still got a rage left, and he's taking out, what, a half, maybe 2/3 of this base at that point. I mean, look at this wreckage. He's got giants and his Barb King and Valkyries and Archer Queen over here. He's got a ton of Valkyries in this section. Look at how quickly they ripped that section up. That base is cooked. No defenses left. That was a super quick attack. I think he winds up with like 10 or 11 Valkyries left after he took 22 into the base, and he wound up with 10 or 11 left. That's wrecking a base. And as you can see, builder huts in the corners, but he's got, look at all those Valkyries. I mean, my goodness. And then he's got some up here, got 2 up here. Just pure wreckage on that base. That was very, very impressive, Tony. And then the last one is one we all laughed while we were watching. And you'll see why. One of these spread out bases gets kind of complicated. You'll see Tony use the minions, and he really does a great job with these minions. Watch how these minions basically create a huge funnel into this base. It goes really, really well. You'll see him here. Just a couple of minions on each thing. Drops the earthquake to get into the core. I mean, my goodness. Look at that. That is a humongous funnel to get into the core. Has 2 heals left. Here come his Valkyries. That's a lot of Valkyries too. And where's his Barb? There's the Barb King. He's sending his Barb King, I guess, after his. Takes some wizards with him in the clan castle because he doesn't have any due to his army comp with the mass Valks. He just didn't take any. But that's not really going to matter at this point. And this is what I was talking about. We were laughing. We're watching this attack. And Tony's got this, the dragon and the balloon still running around. Never takes him out. This is an absolutely fascinating attack. He never takes out the dragon and the balloon. They're still running around chasing stuff. And this is an all-ground attack except for those minions. Those minions are going to do anything to those, to the balloon and the dragon, really. And the wizards take out the dragon there. But he never, or the balloon, he never takes out that dragon. And he's still running around cleaning everything up. Unbelievable. You never see this. But those Valkyries are so fast that the dragon can't keep up with them. Look at that. Pure wreckage. So great job, Tony, with TX3. Good war, guys. Nice win. It was definitely a farm war. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, but it was still fun nonetheless. And we're in prep day right now, so hopefully we will have another good war, and we'll have another good recap for you. So this is Wade from 2DVD telling everybody to clash on.